Hello, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right. So this is our final episode of season 2.
Yes. It's really flown by.
It really has flown by. So we made the prediction last week that, week before that we didn't think that Lou's wife was going to pass.
Yeah.
It's looking like it might be the case.
It looks like it's coming quickly, which is really sad. I don't know. I wouldn't have expected that to end on that kind of downer. But I mean, it's not out of character for the show. I just thought with what we've gotten with the movie and with season 1 that there'd be like some silver lining, because in both of those we had like the moment of silver lining of humanity. Mm-hmm. You know, like, yeah, this is a dark and bleak world that these stories are being told in. Yeah. Right, where things are just seemingly out of control and the bad guys seem to win a lot. But you have those moments in the movie, obviously the stamp conversation at the end, which is beautiful. Yeah. And then in season 1 with Gus and family and Molly, just watching Jeopardy and eating popcorn on the couch together, where you have those like
normal stuff.
Ultimately, humanity ends up winning out.
Yeah. And there might be some optimism to it as well. We'll see how this goes. I mean, obviously we had a lot of bloodshed last week.
Yeah.
Pretty fantastic set piece, by the way.
It was, yeah.
That shootout was incredible. And the reveal of the UFO, the flying saucer.
Yeah, and again, I think that might be just kind of a tongue-in-cheek moment there, where we just like acknowledge, like, you've been wondering what the deal with the UFOs is, and because when you watch that, as we were, you kind of rationalize, like, okay, there weren't really UFOs, right?
And they acknowledge it.
But then, like, no, there were. And that's just it. It doesn't really serve much of a purpose beyond be like, yep, there were UFOs, and that's how it is. In our story, we decided that the UFOs actually happened. Which I think is, I think it's a bold choice, for sure.
I just realized something, too. In season 1, when they're talking about Sioux Falls, right? And Lou's like, wow, what happened there wasn't human.
Right.
There you go.
Sure.
It wasn't human. It was alien.
That's true.
So I wonder if that's just, I don't know. Maybe it was, obviously I don't think they had that planned in season 1, but I just clocked that and I was like, oh, that's kind of, it's kind of clever.
It's a nice ad, yeah, for sure.
But regardless of what happens with Lou's family, we know that he's going to be okay.
Yeah, we know Lou's going to be okay.
And Molly's going to be okay. Yep. And it's the fact that we know that going into it, it's like I feel better about the situation.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. At least that, it's not like the massive tragedy throughout the end that it might otherwise be if we didn't know that. Now, we do know that
for Peggy and Ed
and Peggy are running from Hansi right now, and Lou's chasing all of them.
I think more bodies are going to come.
Yeah. I don't think we're done. I don't know. Do you think this is a world where Hansi might not die?
Think they go to jail or something?
No, I don't think that.
Oh, it's like get away.
Because that's what when he says I'm tired of this life. I see a version of the show where we see him. Maybe we see him down the road a little bit, and he has a completely different life, doing something else. Where he does what he said there, and just gets out. Just leaves the life.
That'd be pretty wild. I just feel like after all that bloodshed, and he is a villain.
Oh, he's a villain. He's absolutely a villain. He's a murdering villain. Yeah.
Part of me wants me to see him get put down.
Sure. No. There's no justice if he gets to just walk away. Yeah. Absolutely. And that's right. Because say what you will about how bleak the movie and the season 1 were, ultimately the bad guys lose. Right.
Yeah. I think
ultimately they always do.
Yeah. Absolutely. All of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. I'm excited to see what happens, how this all shakes out.
Right. The only bad guy that is going to be okay in this is
Mike.
I don't know about Mike specifically, but at least the Kansas City mob is definitely going to take over the North Dakota.
I'm just curious
and South Dakota.
How Mike is going to fit into this episode too, because they rolled up, they saw that it was all taken care of, and they're like, okay, let's get out of here.
I mean, it's really possible that he just goes back to Kansas City. He's like, look what I did, I won.
Promotion.
And he's done. He didn't have to do anything. You know what I mean?
Nothing at all. Yeah.
Everything kind of is taking care of itself here.
Yeah.
Which would be kind of a fun ending too.
There is a bit of a No Country element to that as well. Sure. Him rolling up to the motel and it all just being done.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah. We shall see. All right, we'll get started here. Do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Thank you so much, guys. Special shout out to our super patrons: NJ, MTC93, Actuarial Lurker, Anna, Ballers Fuldez, ZY, Jeff, Derek Peterson, Yannick from Montreal, Sudaguna Varapu, Jamie Morgan, Christy Goverston, Diana Perry, Trey Contreras, Humaine Mac, Wolfgang Wolf, Lindsay Swift, Squix, Sweet Baby Silvanel, Adam Pacio, Matt Tyler, David Adler, Chris O'Donnell, Katie K, Seth Walker, Everett Nation, Doc Cooley, Taylor, and Andy Schreiber. Thanks a lot, guys. Really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit the subscribe button so stay up to date with the new content we have coming your way.
Description below, link to our Patreon page for full-length watch-alongs. By the time you are seeing this on YouTube, we've moved on to Season 3 on Patreon.
So much of this could have been avoided.
Oh, yeah. The whole thing in Sioux Falls could have been... UFO. In Sioux Falls could have been avoided.
The rest has been told exactly as it occurred.
She's definitely not dead. Her daughter's like right there, yeah.
Feeling better then?
No, it looks like Noreen's getting to the end of her book. Maybe she'll be less nihilistic now.
Let's hope.
Told him they were supposed to kill the cancer, but he says the pills may kill you first.
So she was getting the real thing.
My dad?
Same, no word.
He's probably in the hospital.
Yeah.
Tried to put her in her own bed, but she wouldn't go. Stubborn.
Sweet.
Yeah. She gets that from her dad.
Get your strength back. So, you stay lying down, you.
They have a great support system.
Yeah.
Even though I knew it couldn't be. Or wasn't yet.
Yes, Mom.
Is that Molly?
Filled with wondrous devices. Where everything you could ever want would be available in one amazing place.
She's dreaming of Costco.
But then I saw farther still. Years, decades into the future.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah.
His back still straight. Visited by his children and grandchildren.
This is actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
But then I saw chaos.
Oh, yeah.
Go. I can make it. Dinner Sunday?
It's like that opening, like, put into doubt what everything that happened in Season 1.
Yeah.
Generals gathered in their masses.
Gotta run faster.
What's the trouble, young fella?
Yep. Just like No Country.
Yeah. They kill the driver?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's got to get put down.
Yeah.
Come to claim the throne, I
I
guess.
guess they plant the flag.
Yeah.
My house now.
Yeah, this is totally my house.
So they left nobody. That's the family crest. Gross.
I know, right? It's kind of tense. Is anybody there? Like,
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Sweet Christmas.
Get out of here. Go on, get out of here. There's a bad man coming.
they did.
I mean, that was actually really nice of her.
Yeah,
So it's a lot like No Country did.
it does.
I'm gonna use the phone. I'm gonna call.
I think you just go hide. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
oh, Ben.
You're
kinda
supposed
surprised
to
he
watch
followed
him, Ed and Peggy.
We know Ben can throw down. He killed 2 guys.
Yeah. He did.
We can lock it from the inside, hide out till we're rescued.
The irony of them being.
Yeah.
Only one way you could have gone, Hansi.
And your feeling is we go the same way instead of home to bed.
Yeah.
Fubar, yeah?
Fubar.
Let's do it. All right, cool.
Really glad that Ben came with him.
Redeem yourself here, Ben.
Yeah.
I don't think he's making it out.
No.
Sit down. You can do it. Do it.
I think she is. I think he died saving her life is what I think.
Yeah.
We come this far. We're gonna go all the way.
I'm saying, even if we get out of this, I don't think we're gonna make it.
Kind of surprised this is just occurring to him.
Yeah.
You're always trying to fix everything. But sometimes nothing's broken.
Yeah, I wish he would have
Got there
come to
sooner.
that conclusion way before he had to get into this mess.
Yeah.
Here we go, yeah.
Horror movie villain.
Oh, just the...
No. What? Come on.
She's a maid.
I decree No more schnitzel or strudel. Let's get some American food up and then.
God, who lived to come back?
Yeah. Oh, is this Bears guy?
Oh, okay,
Yeah, okay.
that weasel. The guy that wanted to get to Mount Rushmore back. I assume they all went.
Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't get caught in the shootout. Oh, buddy, you should have stayed gone.
The chain and turtleneck combo is a choice.
He should have just gone back to Buffalo. Yeah, Two's definitely there.
So he's here to knock him off?
Yeah, he's here to loot.
Kid Otto had with the maid?
You see the shotgun, right?
You couldn't afford a real one?
Times are tough, friendo.
In the spirit of human struggle?
You're so screwed.
Do you know what the definition of the word sovereignty is?
What am I? Professor from Gilligan's Island? We don't do kings.
Oh, we do. We do.
Yeah.
God and monster.
Shit. Sign me up for the first one.
Works in the kitchen.
Or the engine?
Right. She has already received my kindness.
Uh-oh.
Hey, have you ever been to Baltimore?
Yeah, you had no chance there.
You tried it.
Yeah.
An act of cruelty, remember?
Gonna let him choke out.
Well, in the morning, we journey home to bathe in that warm champagne that is corporate praise.
That's it. They just get to go home and be like, we won.
Yeah.
Maybe he just walks away.
I'm waiting for him to shoot through it.
Yeah. He could, easily. Gonna get that,
Help me, Ed. They'll see you.
Oh, he's dying.
you gotta get that grill off there.
Oh my God. Ed. It's just like the movie.
Oh.
Oh, it is.
The Reagan movie?
Yeah.
There was this couple, this French, and they were on the run.
So is Lou gonna be Reagan here and shoot Hansi?
I guess so. That checks out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ed! No! Ed! Ed!
Poor guy.
I know.
He was not a bad guy, he's just an idiot. Okay. Come on, Lou.
Oh, God.
I don't like your odds here.
No.
Where is he? Where's the idiot? Where is he? He tried to smoke us out! Just like in the movie!
Peggy, there's no smoke!
Oh.
Oh.
He tried to light a fire! Just like in the movie! Just like in the movie!
Yeah, Ed's gone.
They're here! We're rescued!
Oh, God.
Ed!
I mean, he tried when they were in the cabin till they're like, just be done now.
Yeah.
Well, like anything, I guess. You know, start at the start and work your way to the end.
Nice and simple. I like that.
Okay, then. You're gonna be okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
You get promotion.
He ends up running.
Camus says knowing we're gonna die makes life absurd.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Maybe see a pelican.
We'll see what we can do.
Well, yeah.
You know? Not to Ed.
He didn't deserve that.
Be my own me. Not be defined by someone else's expectations.
Is this crap with her self-improvement thing again?
Yeah.
Why do you have to do that?
You mean the victim?
Yeah.
Because I'm a victim too. Was a victim first. Before him.
Victim of what?
Circumstances. No.
Like if you could just get your act together. Until you're half mad.
People are dead, Peggy.
Yeah.
I've got a suspect in custody on my way back from Sioux Falls, so Tell Betsy I'll be home as soon as I can.
Noreen's great.
Yeah, she is. I mean, I guess you could charge Peggy with assaulting an officer, too.
Yeah.
She did drop Ben pretty hard.
Would she be charged for killing Rye? I mean, like, obviously...
Well, the driving off, yeah, I think so. I think maybe manslaughter, but definitely she'd be charged for it.
And I don't even know, like, what the law is against, like, getting rid of the body. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, no, she did a lot of... I mean, there's literally 2 cases of kidnapping for her there with Rye and with Dodd.
I know.
Throw her into the sea. Kill and be killed. Head in the bag.
So he's going to war with Kansas City. Picking on the deaf kids.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Oh my God.
Right?
He's pulling a knife out?
Yeah.
It's 9 to 5 mostly, but management rewards initiative.
My God.
Looking for ways to optimize revenue, shorter shipping routes, less palms to grease, that kind of thing.
It's an office job now.
Western thing, that's got to go. Get something gray or pinstripe with a white shirt.
In the old days, when a guy conquered a place...
You want the old days? Go work in a coal mine. This is the future.
My God. It's a tiny office.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen to me. I'm not talking about busting heads for collections. I'm talking about profit and loss, infrastructure.
It's a business now.
It is.
He rejiggered the mailroom, ended up saving $1 million a quarter in postage. Settle in. Dale from HR is going to come by with a few forms for you to fill out. Health insurance, 401.
Jesus.
Quarterly projections and revenue statements are due on the 13th. We're expecting big things from you.
This is the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Look who I found.
Oh, I'm so glad he's okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You need to lie down? Or...
No. I'll take a beer, though, you got one. Running the place now.
Oh, it's mostly just babysitting and laundry.
She's been a real lifesaver.
Good.
Probably fled the border to Winnipeg or points north. He'll show up.
Just change his face.
Next thing, Lou will be grouching about his sciatica.
Yeah.
And when I went over there the first time, I went in your office.
Oh, yeah, the
Forgot about that.
symbols on the wall.
And I took, well, you remember, I took some time off. And I started thinking, which I know was dangerous.
You're making your own language.
Nice.
Well, it sounds crazy when you say it out loud, I know.
It's really optimistic, though.
Yeah.
The more I worked on it, the more it became all I could think about.
I actually love that.
Yeah, just trying to make the world a better place.
You say tomorrow we go fishing.
Okay.
I think Lou earned a day or two off.
Oh, my God, yes. Okay, so we actually did have a bit of an optimistic ending there. Or, yeah, like the slice of the good life.
Yeah.
to see a little bit at the end there.
We had it all. We had the tragedy, obviously, with Ed.
Yeah, and so many other people, but yeah.
Sure. But I do like that we ended with them in bed together. Mm-hmm. We didn't see her death.
Right.
The promise of a tomorrow. You know what I mean? like these characters are going to be okay. Like Lou's going to be all right.
Right.
Molly's okay. And Peggy, I don't know. Maybe she'll get her little cell in San Francisco like she wanted.
She's going to prison. She deserves to go to prison. I think that's a happy end for her.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
The Ed thing is so sad though. It's like I kept going back and forth as to which one was going to die because I didn't think they were both going to make it out. I mean, for a second I thought they both might die, but I was like, one of them is going to live.
Ed seemed like the right one between the two.
The consequence of it all, right?
Right. Yeah. He was the more tragic one to die, so I felt like that made sense. Plus, I think there is something poetic about Peggy having to live with the consequences of what she did.
Absolutely.
Even when she's deluding herself that she was the victim in all of this, which is 1000% not the case.
That's just she's so delusional.
Right. I think she does have to live with the consequences. I'm glad she has to live with the consequences.
Yeah, me too. In a way that is justice, you know.
No, it is. No, she's getting justice. She's going to jail for what she did.
Yeah, and we saw a little bit of her delusions, obviously, when she had, oh my gosh, Jeffrey Donovan's
Dodd,
thank you. When she had him tied up and she was talking just out loud, right?
Yeah.
To see that whole, like, she's living that movie out in her head.
Sure.
For them to be like, no, he's gone, man. Like, she's such an unreliable narrator. A lot like Lester. We mentioned that before. Is that she is very much Lester Nygaard, but maybe not as sinister.
Oh, she's not nearly as malicious as Lester. She's a way better person than Lester,
but just deeply flawed.
troubled. Right? Yeah.
Honestly, a really fascinating character. I think my favorite character though from this season is definitely Mike.
Mike's interesting.
What a great character that
he was a great character. I love the fact that his reward for all of this is a desk.
9 to 5
in a really boring, middle to upper middle management corporate structure that looks like it's going to just destroy him.
Yeah,
as a person, I love that. Mm-hmm. I love the idea that he's sitting in front of one of those typewriters in that tiny office in Kansas City.
Yeah,
and that's his fate, and he looks miserable.
He basically gets to be king for a day,
right? And now he's got to get a haircut and a new suit. He's got to start looking the corporate part.
Yeah,
ugh,
it's a really good choice. I didn't know how they were going to handle his character, but the fact that that's where he ends, that makes sense.
We see him in his fluorescent tomb there at the end.
They are full blown corporate. You know what I mean? Like we're just ripping people off now. We're doing numbers now.
I think it's great. I think they really brought home the idea of the corporatization of America home really well there with Adam Arkin, saying like you need to realize that there's only one business left in America, and that's the money business, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Deals are made at the golf course.
Matters. It's just about the money. We don't care about the crime or the territory, the reputation. We're just here to make money. Mm-hmm. I loved it.
It's true to this day.
My thoughts on the end, because there were some interesting things that happened with Hansi on the bench with the one guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we were supposed to recognize the name he got. Something
it sounds
Tripoli.
Familiar.
I don't know, but here's what I think, because you're like, I'm going to start my own empire, and the guy says, well, and it eventually will fall too, which makes a lot of sense. But I think, hear me out, this is going to sound dumb. Mm-hmm. I think the two kids, right? Mm-hmm. The one signing on the playground,
yes,
are the two hitmen from season 1. When they're little.
Okay, that would make sense. I mean, well, yeah, I can see that. I mean, like I didn't think about that. I totally forgot that like
one of them was deaf. And they were signing to each other. Mm-hmm. So I think they were the two from season 1, because it was such a specific weird scene for it not to mean more than what we saw.
Yeah,
and so I feel like Hansi changes his face to be the Fargo mob.
Okay,
that we saw in season 1. That they worked for,
sure,
eventually gets wiped out by Malvo, and when he goes in and shoots up the whole building.
Yeah,
he was probably one of the guys in there. So when the guy's like, "You'll build your empire, it'll rise and it'll fall," and I think that was foreshadowing what we saw in season 1. Now I don't know who or if there was one of the mob guys.
If we even saw who Hansi was supposed to be,
right. Because we did see a group of them sitting around the table, eating lobster, whatever, at a restaurant, or was it a Chinese restaurant? I can't remember.
Chinese restaurant.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that he might have been one of those guys.
He could have been. I need to go. I do want to Google that and see if
I'm going to Google for sure and see if that's a thing. But it just felt so out of place otherwise if it was just random.
Yeah.
If the deaf kids,
what was it?
Adam Goldberg
and the kid from There Be Blood.
Right. If
I like that idea, I really do, because I did forget about that aspect of season 1 where obviously one was deaf.
Right.
That would check out. I mean,
well, yeah, because it all felt so specific.
It did feel specific with the name,
right? And then, it felt like there was just too much odd specific detail for that to have been random.
And obviously, there's a mob in Fargo. We have season 1 to show that. So him sticking around, new face, new identity, starts an empire.
Yeah,
I don't hate that idea.
And then when the guy's like, you'll build it up and then it will fall, which is what happens to the Fargo mob in season 1. when Malvo goes and
Takes
shoots
out
him up.
24 people.
Yeah.
I do want to go back and watch that scene. I mean, also 30 years later from or 20 whatever, 25, 26 years between this and season 1. He could be dead at that point, and just it just lives on. It's the next generation, you know?
Right?
But the Empire does fall.
But I keep thinking about the one guy in season 1 where they're sitting around, like all the guys eating food at the restaurant, right? For the Fargo mob.
Sure.
And the one guy was like, we think that he's neutralized it, and he's like, I don't want neutral, dead.
The old man.
Yeah, and I'm like, is it possible that that's because again they showed the name. And I felt like I was supposed to catch the name, and I don't.
Triple A does sound familiar.
Right.
Like I feel like we've heard that in something before, even if it's not Fargo.
Right.
We've seen something where someone's name is Triple A.
But wouldn't it make sense if that was him? They're kind of getting at because he was the one running the mob.
Why show us the name then? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Why show us the name? Why show us those kids? Why have that scene with the kids at all?
This is a show that, like, you kind of do need a flowchart, much like The Wire, where there's so many names.
Right.
They're just like thrown your way.
And we may never even heard that guy's name in season 1.
Yeah,
whoever those guys were.
Sure.
But that would make sense because he was the one running that mob. And again, I could be way off, but I really feel like that was so specific.
I would love to rewatch this season and then hop right into season 1.
Yeah.
I would love, because normally with prequels, I don't care.
Sure.
I'm like, I'll watch the original work and then I'll go back and watch the prequel. With this, I think it'd be really satisfying to watch this season first and then go into season 1. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Now, I'm not sure if the rest of the show is connected whatsoever.
Well, we didn't get any foreshadowing. The only way they would have been able to foreshadow it is if we go farther back in time again.
And I don't think they want to do that. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I guess you could sell me on it, right? It's like, if you have a good story and a good idea, I'll watch it.
It's possible because here's why I was thinking it was possible. They could just keep going back. Is it might have been last episode where Martin Freeman was narrating out of the book, and the book was like 1925 to modern day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
The Crimes of the Midwest, or whatever.
Right. So so the Crimes of the Midwest book could be like all of the seasons of Fargo in there.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That is very true.
You could, but I don't think they will simply because there was no foreshadowing. There was, there was season 1. Season 1 talked about 1979.
They mentioned Sioux Falls quite a few times.
Yeah. That didn't happen at all in this season that I caught.
No.
So I don't feel like there needs to be by the way, leading up to the 1979 stuff, here's the Gerhardts taking over whatever,
Season 3 is in space.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, odds are good they can just jump around whenever they want to. It's their show. But we may get earlier stuff.
Sure. And if we don't connect the rest of the show to this at all, I'm cool with that. Yeah. I think we have a great saga here.
Sure. It doesn't have to. I'm fine with it. I don't need Star Wars to, let's keep finding a way to link Luke Skywalker into all of this.
I think we covered the Skywalkers.
Right. Yeah.
It's like with this though, it's like it's very reminiscent of like Godfather 1 and 2.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you have like the prequel aspect, you have like this whole overarching story, and I think it's fantastic.
Yep.
2 fantastic pieces of television. I want to see what's next. Show me something new, and I think, I don't think the show's been panned whatsoever, so I think we're in good hands here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure. I don't need it to connect. If it does, that's great. If there's something that connects it, that's great. If not, that is also great.
I'm already on board.
Yeah. All right. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much.
See ya.